Hey, I'm George from MovieWeb. How are you, Ivana?
Oh, George, I love Kermit in the background.
That's right. Yes, thank you. Kermit's there. So's Darth Vader, who holds some significance in your life, probably. We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Darth Vader, though, you play a villain who feels familiar in certain ways in this project, and I'm curious to hear you kind of talk about crossing or bringing perhaps some humanity. There's a little bit of a T-1000 vibe too, maybe to this, and kind of what you looked at or what sci-fi inspires you.
Um, I mean, the greatest inspiration for me was what I read on the page when I read the original script. I just was moved by Amelia's being and felt compassion towards her and her desire to be witnessed and be to understand her origin. You know, all she seeks is motherboard towards the end, which is very familiar to a mother, you know, and why is
Mm.
her like understanding something that is even greater than herself. But I do think there is every villain deserves compassion, no matter how dark and sometimes evil they are. There's a reason to that beginning, as you know, with the guy behind you, Darth. There's a, you know, I do deeply enjoy finding understanding for them. I think that creates also compassion towards others in this world.
Yeah, no, that's well
Some
said.
don't deserve it. Let me tell you, in this world, of everything that is happening right now, some don't deserve compassion. It's horrible,
Nice.
you know, but in the storytelling world.
I
And
agree. Well said. I agree. I think you find a way to get the audience into the villain's experience, right? Through all of that. And that's really beautiful. You know, in Star Wars, in Ahsoka, you play a character who's a villain, and we don't know in what we've seen where some of that is coming from. Can you share with us a little bit about what you bring to it in that character that you're like, I understand her or make her compassionate or empathetic, and also like, you know, what what we might see coming up.
George, dearest, you will know nothing of what you have to wait a little bit. With all the respect to our Dave, I care greatly about you guys as well, the audience, and I just really do think that it's so worth waiting, you know.
Oh yeah, of
I,
course.
I with you know with Shin, we though in the first season don't know much about her beginning, but she's clearly has yet to know it herself and discover herself. She is on the path to her own journey, and that's all I can speak on. But it's there's always the light and that darkness. It's part of the same spectrum, and I think when you, in general, surrender to the existence of that darkness, light only can expand. And that's something
Mhm.
I have learned from Shin a great deal, as well as Amelia in her own way.
Yes, yeah. I was just gonna ask you, I talked to other people who've worked on it and they talked about the training. And I imagine there's a lot of intensity getting ready as there was last time. And have you been deep into the prep or the sword fighting and the lightsabers and that stuff?
Oh, I might have. Yeah, of course. Actually, we're just in the middle of filming actually, so of course, I'm very much, even though I'm here and I try to be as present as possible, it's been such a gift to be in New York and see everyone, and my mother is here as well, and I have been a resident of New York for 7 years before I moved away, and so I try to stay present, but my my heart and mind are currently in London with Ahsoka as well, and with everything that has yet to come, like regarding this.
Nice. Well, you've got us excited. Thank you so much. You did a great job with this. Have a great rest of your day.
Much.